Hi, superheroes. My name's Mahony. I am the creator of this group, Spiritual Superheroes. As you can see, I've classed it up a little bit for the day. I'm wearing my best t-shirt. Um, so today I wanted to talk to you all about feelings and how different feelings can bring out different emotions and how to get a handle on those feelings and emotions by changing the way we think. Now, as human beings, um, we all have feelings and emotions, and sometimes those emotions will get the better of us. Um, and with that, our feelings and emotions are um, connected to our minds because when we feel it in here, um, we are actually thinking it in there. Um, so basically, if we can control what's in here, we can get a handle on what is going on in here. Um, so, um, different emotions can, different feelings can bring on different emotions and um, make us, I guess, feel different things at any given time. And yeah, quite often we can also feel a wide range of different emotions at the same time. Um, and that is, for me, um, where a lot of the time I can find myself in a bad headspace because with a lot of different emotions and feelings going on at the same time, um, quite often it can be overwhelming and it will take time to process what we are actually feeling and which emotions those feelings are in fact attached to. So it is quite a process for the mind, but this is just another one of life's challenges that we all do face as human beings. Um, so I will start by telling you all that I was nearly going to wait a little while longer to um, do this live video because I am, in fact, having a minor anxiety attack at the moment. But as I say, the whole purpose of this video is to tell you all about how to get a handle on feelings and emotions, and when anxiety, for example, strikes. A lot of anxiety is, in fact, attached to fear, and the best way to overcome that anxiety or fear is to just face it head on. So I thought, I'm having a minor anxiety attack, but what the hell? Um, and with that, it is subsiding slowly, and I am, in fact, slowly starting to feel a little bit better. So that is just one way of coping with one emotion, anxiety, with anxiety. And I know quite often anxiety can be a difficult one for a lot of people, because everyone's level of anxiety is different. But if we can, in fact, tackle that anxiety and face whatever is giving us that anxiety, then the outcome will be that we will overcome the anxiety, and eventually it will subside and everything will return to normal. Now, other emotions like sadness, or, well, yeah, sadness, can be quite a lengthy process to um, get a handle on. If we actually know what's making us sad, then I suppose that is, in a way, a step in the right direction to begin with. But quite often, things that make us sad can be a bit of a process to get a hold of, because we have to find the solution to whatever it is that's making us sad, basically. And once that solution is found, we are then able to again get a handle on that emotion. Now, things like anger in the past, when I was a bit younger, I will admit I did have anger issues, not so much anymore, because I am somewhat more of a well-rounded individual. Only somewhat, just a little bit. So, yeah. Anger really very rarely comes into the equation for me, because I can usually counteract anger pretty quickly because I've had to in the past. So yeah. So as I say, feelings and emotions, they're sort of what on a day-to-day basis basically runs roughshod through our souls. Just our feelings and emotions do what they want to do at any given time, unless we actually are mindful of them, and we can, in fact, know what feelings and emotions we feel at any given time, and have an understanding of them. And when we understand them better, we can, in fact, better find ways to deal with them, because we do, in fact, understand them. Basically, it's the ability to empathize with ourselves, because when we can empathize with ourselves, place ourselves in our own shoes, basically just put our own shoes on, put our own shoes on our own feet. Seems simple, doesn't it? But it can be a difficult task sometimes. I know that as well as anyone else, but life, in fact, is a process. But when we understand our feelings and emotions, we then get a better understanding of ourselves. And when we have a better understanding of ourselves, then life basically becomes a lot simpler. I mean, as I've said a few times, I have, in fact, been put through the wash a few times. Life has handed me things that have, in fact, challenged me quite, quite a lot. But I'm not really one to shy away from a challenge, basically. I actually quite like life challenges because, as I've said many times, when we learn, we grow. And life's challenges will always have a lesson involved, and with those lessons, we will learn and grow. So, yeah, it's all connected, and feelings and emotions. As I said in the post before, a lot of guys I know, being a guy myself, aren't really comfortable talking about their feelings and emotions. But again, as a guy, I will let you in on a little secret. That is to do with ego, because as a guy, I will tell you that a lot of guys feel that to talk about their feelings and emotions um, will diminish their masculinity, I suppose, because they feel that to maintain a certain level of masculinity, um, they need to hide their emotions, basically. So there is nothing wrong um, with showing emotion. Emotions and feelings are what, in fact, makes us human. So, as human beings, it's okay to show emotions and feelings and basically keep our hearts and minds open to everything that life has to offer in any way, shape, or form, whether it's good or bad, because um, every feeling, every emotion, um, as I say, is a learning process. And when we learn, we grow. So, yeah, basically, that's what I wanted to say. And I hope everyone has a lovely day. And um, if the emotions arise or certain feelings come up, then don't be afraid to express them and feel them, basically, because, as I say, that is what makes us human. So, yeah, I hope everyone has a lovely day, and peace, love, and unity.